Well, hello. How art thou? How is everyone? What was I about to say? Let me know if I'm having any audio or video issues, because I think my webcam and stuff are crapping out on me on this computer. It's always something. So if y'all could be kind enough to let me know if I'm having audio or video issues. Shondo's in the chat. Hello to everyone as you come in. Hey Abby, hey KER Vixen, hey Brianna. So I caught another Talenti sale. This is the sea salt caramel. If you can see that. So good, so good. I don't understand blue. What? Oh, blue. Wait, what? I don't know. I don't know what big sis be going through. Anyway, got some things to talk about. I don't know if I want to cover. Well, let me see. Let me peruse and see if there's anything that is pressing. Hold your line. Hold your line. Um, my review of Lovecraft Country should be up by the end of this live. It's uploading now. So yeah, it's uploading now. Um so you can anticipate that. So enjoy it. Oh, you say I normally wear red? Oh, okay. Well, red brings out, my skin. It goes with my skin. But Um mm, oh dear God. Jesus. So I, j- I hate the ghetto view. I have so many things to say, y'all. So many things to say. Let me start off. Let me get the beef out the way. I got so many things to parcel out. Well, I'm gonna try not to be on here long, but hey, the ghetto view. Hey, Nicole Stevens. Hey, little baby. If you're a bone carrier, now is the time for you to go carry that bone and tell people they might want to come over here. I'm going to discuss a few people. But this Talenti is quite good. If you've never had the sea salt caramel flavor, y'all can't even see that, huh? Damn it! Wait, there it is. See sea salt caramel. You have not lived. So I ain't playing with you, Ghetto View. I am not playing with you, girl. Anyway, um, let me say this. Are we watching what could be the death, the slow death, or dilution, or the diminution? There's a word for you of the beef sector. Hey, it's me, D. What's good, bro? The southern butter pecan is good too. Yeah. Every day on sale at Publix, buy one, get one. I had to get some. Hey, Quintessential. Here go Quintessential. Zeta. She gonna come here talk about this blue. Don't worry about it. I'm not screaming no blue fight, you know, and all of that stuff. We ain't doing none of that around here. None of it. I'm just a nuke that makes every color look good. That's what we do. Anyway, let me explain this to y'all. In its heyday, what made the beef sector is all of the power players, all of the people who were somebody, all of the people who were here for real beef, the girls who could really roast and gag, the ones who had good reading skills, the ones that could drag you. You know what they did that a lot of these new people do or don't do? You came on camera. I got to see your face. You got to see mine. I get to see all your flaws. You get to see all mine. This is YouTube, not radio. If I just wanted to hear your voice, I could go to radio, couldn't I? The problem is the bastardization of this platform and even of the beef sector. Why am I opining for the days when the only time we really had, the only avatar we really cared about was the wrench? All of the other YouTubers, you saw their faces. They were on screen. They weren't avatars. The wrench was the wrench. He was our one avatar that we knew and loved and we let frolic around. But everybody else who meant something, who mattered, who could drag a bitch when they needed to be drugged, hand out good drug problems, they carried their ass on screen and went in and let have. Now, you got people, every time you see them, now I know they don't want to scare the masses, and that's okay. But you got the Sir Kings of the world, the Lady P's of the world. You got, and even some of your favorites. They don't come on screen at all. All they do is put up an avatar and talk like this is radio. And that's why I say, are we watching the slow death of the beef sector? Because all of the people who these people are trying to emulate and be like, they came on screen. They drug bitches, flaws and all. Flaws and all. It is what it is. It is what I'm saying it, and I will continue to say it. I have no respect for the avatar people. None at all. Let's be clear. A lot of these Johnny come lately people who you see, you watch them and you wonder, who is this? Why are they drudging up shit from last year that you should have known why this happened? If you were here, if you studied the history of how we got here, why are you asking these questions? Why are you not on screen? Because that's the whole purpose of YouTube. I mean, you can go get a podcast and you can go get a get on radio if you want to do that. Like, it's a lot of, I'd say like this. Now, this is going to get a little morbid. People can say what they want to say about VS, but the death of VS allowed maggots to grow around the carcass. And now these maggots now believe that they are just as good as the beast with which they are feasting on. You notice that? You notice a lot of people from TSCC have now come into their own. And now they have a platform. Even people from Club Chat and things have come into their own and have a platform. Or people from Babe Nation have come into their own and now have a platform. And a lot of these people, you notice, do what? They have avatars. They want to be as good as some of the people who they came out of or came from, but you're not them. You can't be them. You will never be them. You certainly ain't gonna get close to being them with if all you are is an avatar on a platform built for people seeing you. Trying to make it make sense, y'all. That's one of my first issues. My second issues is some of these people have been around in chats. You weren't funny and had no relevance when you were in the chat. So magically now, and you've been in the chat for a while, but magically now that you decided to make videos, you imagine that now you're going to magically morph into someone funny or worth watching or worth hearing. I don't see the correlation there. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to keep saying it, and people get mad. I had to take a dip of ice cream. I want all my gay men to gather around and listen. Give my gay men's a moment to gather around and listen. All right, hold on. Let me do that. Gay men out there in the beef sector, know who you're hanging around. Know your friends. Some allies are just a lie. I know this. I know. I can only imagine. Let me say that again. Some allies are just a lie. I'm going to say that a third time so you can get what I'm saying. Some allies are just a lie. Know who you're hanging around. Know who you're aligning with. Let me tell you how I get to that. You ever notice, and I've said this before, and now I'm going to continue to say this because it's true. You ever notice whenever a alleged, and I'm going to say alleged straight man comes into the beef sector, all of the women gravitate to him really fast. Oh my God, it's a straight man, oh my God, he's here to gather all the girls. He's here to get all of the gay men together. You know what that is? Hey Amber, hey Ty. Hey, Miss Witt. I'm sorry. Hey, Jaded. I didn't say hi to y'all when y'all came in. You know what that is? Hey, Jermaine. I look almondy today. Hey, Jermaine. Thank you, Jermaine. But you know what that is? That's really someone who probably doesn't see it for you and doesn't see it for the gays. But because the beef sector is overrun by gays, they know they're not going to get too far expressing their outward hatred for the gays. But any moment they get mad at one of the gays, what is their first go to? Oh, they're going to throw out an F bomb. Oh, they're going to call you every kind of punk, sissy, and faggot. And then they're going to say that to somebody that they're beefing with. Then they're going to come to you and say, oh, but I'm your friend. Oh, I'm here for you. Oh, I'm your ally. My allies and my friends never use those terms. Mad or not. I've never heard any of my friends or ally utter the F bomb ever. My friends don't have to gravitate toward the first sign of a straight man. Why? Because they probably got their own man. Second, especially when they start to say, oh, this straight man is going to start to get all of the gay men together and protect us women from the gay men. What? Bish, what? Some allies are just a lie. But what shade, Jaded? What shade? I'm not throwing shade. I'm just being truthful and honest. And I invite opposing viewpoints. I invite opposing viewpoints because I never consider myself the expert or aficionado on anything. But I just calls it as I sees it. If y'all don't see the slow death and decline of the beef sector, you're reaching. Look at some of the people who have emerged as people who somebody see it for, and you look at a year ago and you be like, we talking about who? We talking about what? Who is this person? Why are they here? And if you call yourself reading somebody, but your read is simply you cussing somebody out, you're not reading them. You haven't even done your homework on the person. But you ain't even come up with a good punchline and a good joke. Like, after I rumble off every curse word in the book, where's the punchline? Where's the joke? Where's the read? Cussing somebody out is not reading them. Make it make sense. But in order to read, you have to have a certain amount of intellect. And there goes the problem. There goes the problem. You're right. Loving my piece. You are very right. I mean, what are we talking about here? Who are we talking about? I just wanted to say that real fast. Every ally is not your friend. Some allies are a lie. Thank you for that cash app, whoever sent it. I know I need a new camera. Oh man. Every say she don't read, she fight, child. You know, as a gay man, you have to be able to read. Just being friends, you have to read with your friends, okay? Just to be able to hang with your friends in the gay community, you gotta have a quick read ready, locked and loaded, and a quick trigger finger. You know what I'm saying? Baby, to hang amongst the gays, you have to always have 4 or 5 reads locked and loaded with a quick trigger finger. If you don't, you won't make it. You won't make it. And let me help you understand something. For those women looking for the straight man to protect them or to get us gays, it's never going to happen. They're never going to win a battle with us verbally. Hey, surprise around the corner. What's up, my dog? They're never going to win a spar with us verbally. They're probably not going to win a battle with us physically because guess what? Gay men can fight verbally and physically. Why? Because we've had to do it our whole lives. What are we talking about here? Pain. The whole act of sex involves pain of some sort. God, we know pain. Ooh. Oh. But yeah. Hey, E. Starkey. But I had to get that out because I'm noticing. Hey, Shawana. The people who call themselves having arrived in the beef sector now, as I detach myself from it, I go over there and I go in some bushes and look around and I say, my, how the tide has changed. This is horrible. This is not, you go to the beef sector to see a bitch get drugged, to see a good dragging. And you go over there, you look at some of these people like, first of all, I don't even see you on screen, first of all, because the power of a good read is body language. See, this is how you know the girls don't know how to read. Because when the girls read, it's about the sway in your hips. It's about the stance. It's about the eyes. It's about the facial expression. It's about everything. It's a whole mood. A read is a whole mood, girl. It's not just the words that you say. It's not the curse word. Because see, the curse words are just color. The cursing is color. But it's the quick punchline. It's the drag. It's the entire mood, aura, and ambiance. And girl, you over there behind the avatar. Girl, what? That's why I be like, what am I watching? Like, girl, who is this? Exactly, jaded paprika. And if you use too much paprika in anything, you're gonna be like, oh, that's nasty. I'm just saying. Some people can read. Some people, child, girl, you behind the avatar. Girl. It's a whole mood. A whole mood. A whole mood. Now, there, like you said, Jada, there's a difference between roasting and there's a difference between reading. When you read a bitch, you read a bitch, you know. The people who you can read down. That's why some of these people can't read because they haven't studied their opponent. They don't know. See, a good read, a real good read is layered. I say that all the time. It's layered. It's going to be the punchline that people who don't know you catch. It's going to be the punchline that people who know you a lot catch. And then it's gonna be the punchline that only you catch because only you know that, and you surprised that I even knew that about you. Everybody else is like, well, why did they say that? And you in your mind like, oh, that bitch really just got me. See, that's when you get to a good read. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Hey, Vovo. A person like me, I don't read nobody, I don't roast nobody. I just sit here and I stay to myself and I don't bother nobody. I just be good. Sit right on over here and just be nice and good. I don't bother nobody. Anyway, dear God. Um, so can I just say as I transition, what book of darkness? What are you talking about, Jaded? What are you talking about, Jaded? What are you talking about, Jaded? I'm just saying. Anyway, um, what? What? I'm waiting on you to snap and oh, child. See, let me tell you something, Shawana. You know how what that is when you good at what you do, you snipe a bitch from the bushes. Snipe a bitch from the bushes. You just sit there like a sniper rifle, or like with blow darts. Get a bitch and they go looking over there like, don't come over here with that fuck shit. And you know this bitches get real quiet, real fast, real quiet, real fast. Like, bitch, what? Bitch, what you said? You might want to keep quiet over there. Thank you, doll. Thank you, boo. What? What you got back here? Because you and your face, you make it. I don't even like the face you make it back here. Okay? Like you finna come gather me. Yeah. Can I help you?
I would just like to address the lies on this video and in your chat from you and really be talk about y'all the quiet ones, y'all don't read, y'all don't roast. Liars, both
Now,
of you.
really, B, we know the way she drug Rebel Son and the way she drug Rebel Son like Father Time is dragging Rebel Son's looks. She drug Wiley like oh his eyes get drug apart when they go in different directions and stuff like that. But she drug them two girls. Need we remind you?
Let the
Need
record
we
reflect.
remind you, really, B?
Let the record reflect that Madame P has still not recovered from you bringing the book out on her. Can we like you dragged that one Willie the Whale boy so bad he disappeared. We ain't seen him since.
Oh, you talking about simply
Whatever, simply lemonade. We ain't seen that boy since.
simply Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah. You drugged that boy so bad he ran away. He took his toys and ran away, and we ain't seen that little boy since. So I know you not lying to these good people on Jackie Ina's good internet. I know.
Mm.
I
See,
know better.
I might lie on Jackie Iron's internet, but here on Al Gore's good internet that he created over here, no
Baby.
lies are told.
Listen.
Po Unique when we forgot about Trey. But you know what's so funny, Abby? Back then, people were really upset with me. They said that I was being mean to her and that she was this nice person and this, and I was like, what? No, no, a bitch get these drug problems.
Listen, I am unable to can with that young woman, just like her vocals. So I'm just not. We're not.
Oh God, it's such a struggle. She's such a struggle. Like I don't see how people sit over there and listen to that. Like I feel my arteries clogging just making it through it. Like
Loretta, just because. But you are capable of pulling the trigger at any time. That's what we're trying to say to you. You keep talking about, oh, I'm the quiet one. Oh, I'm the quiet one. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's not what we're doing today. At any moment, at any time,
what?
you could flip to the left. Let the record reflect. We were all being nice on your channel, having ourselves a good time as a family.
Mm-hmm.
That boy said hello.
And she did a triple sow cow off the porch. We were on the porch. We were on the porch. And really B did a triple sow cow off the front porch into the street. I said, what the hell? Hey, Sir Yardy. So Yardy said, as a gay man, I never read my gay friends or anyone. Now I can say unintentionally, I may have. I have been told I have read a few. I am not good at it. I stand by like, child, I don't know about that, Yardy. If you hang around your gay friends, you sitting at the table, y'all shooting the shit, y'all sitting at somebody's house playing cards and just drinking this stuff, baby. Some quick reads gonna come out. Girl, they gonna read you about the last time you got bust down, or that time they gonna be like, remember that time you went over trade house and trade dot 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 dot. Child, you know they're good for a quick read. Girl, remember
Listen,
that time we went out? You had on that outfit and that shit was ugly like that. Child.
not your outfit was ugly. And really, be just because you keep saying it over and over again does not make it true, beloved. I don't know.
Yeah, because you're not
Um,
quiet, sweetheart.
you're
You
not.
have real big takeover spirit. People be talking about how on your videos you be real loud, so you can't say you the quiet one.
If anybody is the quiet one, I
No,
am
no,
the
no,
quiet one.
no, no,
First of all, I don't read
no,
nobody because you know I'm not good
no.
at it and I be ready to fight. So I don't even say nothing to nobody. And when I do, it's in a very quiet and nice
No,
demeanor.
no,
And I
no,
try and
ma'am.
be very
No,
respectful.
ma'am.
There is
The few times you
one
do
video where
talk,
I
you
talk to
always
somebody.
be lashing at somebody. You always snapping a bitch neck. See, I might punch a bitch in the face, 2 to the head, 3 to the body. But you gonna snap a neck. You just gonna reach around, yeah, and they did. Like, wait, what happened? That's how you do.
Listen, I don't bite
No,
nobody.
Jada, you play with your Legos and put them on the ground so somebody can step on them and fall and crack their skull.
First of all, Jaded is the silent assassin. Let me be very clear. By the
You
time
have
you figured out
ownership
he
of the book
shaded
of
you,
darkness.
the live is over and we done gone about our business. By the time you realize what that fool done said to you,
Jada is not the quiet one.
he
Please,
comes off as
let's
real,
be
real
clear.
sweet and
Do
demure
I
and all
need to
that good
remind
stuff.
you all of how he made 3 weeks worth of videos about Jay Wilson?
Yeah, that Jay Wilson run
That was
is
3 weeks worth of videos, Jada. Do I need to remind you? You weren't very quiet then, sir. You were screaming from the rafters.
and I appreciated all of it.
Do I need to remind you?
Cause when Jada goes left, there is the listen, all the way left.
Screaming.
A 90-degree angle. He said,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Shawana, I was nice to that young man. I was really nice. I didn't say nothing crazy. I didn't cuss him. Nothing. I was real nice to that young man. I gave him, I listen, because I know
Y'all
me.
y'all got way more bodies in terms of bludgeoning and reading people.
Mm-mm.
You, Abby, Jaded, and
One
Really be
person
that I
only
could
had an
ever
issue with one person.
dream of having.
Lies. I had an issue with one person, and that's because that person had an issue with me.
I never have issues with people up front. They always come at me first. Mine is always retaliation. I be over here minding my business. And then the people come. What was that? See, y'all.
Go
Okay.
get your life together, girl. I don't care.
Can can I just say this? Sherry Shepherd, go somewhere and just go away forever, Sherry Shepherd. I'm not here for you, Sherry Shepherd, who claims
Child.
that Barbara Walters made her cry. If Barbara Walters is making you cry, Sherry Shepherd, you got other issues that you need to go see a therapist about. Bitch, go
Wait,
sit on somebody's couch somewhere, okay? I mean, a rather large couch for her,
listen.
but still,
If the husband you bought didn't make you cry, why would Barbara Walters make? You know what, girl? Go sit down. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope.
I'm just like this.
Go take
I
your special needs baby and go sit down
I
and see about your
side
life.
I look sideways. I'm not gonna side eye. I'm gonna look a whole sideways. Sideways at the people in like the Sherry Shepherds of the world, or the people who were talking about um Ellen. These are the people who need to grow a backbone. You work in a professional work environment that have demands and deadlines. And just because someone talks to you a little sternly, you over here crying, girl, get your life in order. I don't like Sherry Shepherd. I never liked Sherry Shepherd. She always got on my nerves. Love me some Kim Whitley. Love me some Kim Whitley. But I mean, really, be you said Oprah cried. Oprah cried almost every episode, her first 4 or 5 seasons. That was the whole big thing. The Oprah cry. You knew Oprah was gonna cry. So you telling me Oprah cried is not a big deal. I'm just saying. So I knew what I was talking about, Yardy, Sir Yardy. I knew. If you say you got a friend, yeah. Oh, Jada said Barbara Walters made Oprah cry. Yeah, Barbara Walters. If these people are making you cry, Sherry Shepherd, I'm moving on from you because that get your life. How long ago were you on the View? Get over it. How many years ago? Wait a minute. How many years ago was Sherry Shepherd on the
It's
View?
been several years. It's been several years.
About 10 years almost.
Ain't Barbara Walters dead by now, girl? What is
She
you talking
did,
about?
but
Oh, she not
girl,
dead.
you're
Oh,
still on
I'm
the View.
sorry. She's like 150 years old. Who knew? I thought she had gone on to glory. Okay. Well, I'm
The
sorry.
woman is not dead yet.
Any second now. We waiting on her and Betty White. We waiting on it at any moment.
Don't do Betty. Listen. I'm not ready for Betty yet
I'm not either.
because I loves my Golden Girls.
Listen, I'm not mad she denied that baby because she didn't want it in the first place. He wanted it. I'd have been like, I need a DNA test to see if I'm the mama too. I would have to. Because I don't want to pay you no money.
I liked Star Jones, Jaded. I liked
I
Star.
liked Fat Star Jones. I didn't like
Yeah, Fat
Fat
Star
Jones.
Jones. Yeah, that's true. Like you like
Because
Fat
I used to
Lisa.
love her inserting as an attorney, as a
She
foreign.
did used to do that. She used to gather
No,
the
when I
girls like
worked
that.
at the DA's office, this is what we used to do. That I used to love that. And then they'd be like, well, we think, and then they get this long, wrong explanation about what they think is happening. And then here she comes. Well, as an attorney, this is what's actually going on.
Basically said, "Bitch, my opinion matters more than yours."
Right, because
Just
I
get
know what
your
I'm
life.
talking about, and you don't, bitch. So sit, hush.
No, really, be I just read it wrong. I your Jaded's response was right behind yours, and that's why I was looking at Jaded when I said really be. Sorry. Anyway, but yeah, Sherry Shepherd was on the View like 8,000 years ago. Nobody, some people may not even remember her being on the View, but you over here talking about Barbara Walters made you cry. Girl, cry on.
Girl, you got paid. Just sit down and shut up.
Okay,
You
get your
got
whole
paid good
damn
money
life.
too. Please. That's why that husband you bought got alimony because they was paying you good money on there.
Did you see where Carrie Hill skank? Um, it said that her label made her get that beef with Beyonce.
She
How
a
did that
lie.
work
Go
out
on,
for
sit
you, dear
down. You was
one?
feeling your puss and you
Yeah.
step out there
I'm
and
not even a
act
member of the
and
Beehive.
this.
Okay. I'm not even a member of the Beehive. Okay. Y'all know I don't see it for Beyonce skank at all. But how did you, when you were going in on Beyonce, Beyonce was Beyonce. That her star has declined a little bit now. She just have a lot of money, but as an artist, she's her albums don't do as well
She
as they
don't
used
have
to.
to do shit else for the rest of her
Right,
life if she
right,
don't
because
want to.
she's just Beyonce now. She's just the one.
Yes.
She's one of those people. All you need to do is say their first names, and you
You don't even
immediately
have
know.
to say her whole first name. You can just say Bay, and they know who you talk
I
about.
thought it was B, not Bay.
It's Bay, as
It's
in
B.
it's Bay.
It's not Beyonce. It's
No,
Beyonce.
but that's how it's pronounced, like Bay.
No, you're wrong.
No, I'm not.
If ask the chat. If I'm right, put a 27. If Abby is right, put a 1. Watch the 27s. Ciao.
T Mac, you are wrong. It's Bay. It's not.
It's not. It's not Bay. It's B
Okay, sure.
for Beyonce.
How about this? I
Y'all
don't have
just
any
want
of her
Abby to
money,
be
so it
right.
don't make me no never mind. When I call her, it's Bay, and I bet you she answers. She know who the fuck I'm talking to. I bet you that.
Anyway, it's B. Anyway, y'all know I'm not a member of the Beehive, and I'm not gonna stay on Beyonce too long because y'all know the Beehive will. They probably already on their way over here. Dear God. Yes, exactly. The Beehive will tell you, trust me, the members of the Beehive will correct you and gather you. But she claims her record label made her do that beat. So basically,
Uh,
I don't believe it because the record label had to know.
the record label knew what it was. They
No, but what
and
I'm saying is the record label ain't trying to lose no money.
absolutely not.
So they're not
But
trying to.
I wouldn't have put it past them to know and approve it after she wrote it and stuff, and thinking, oh, it'll generate some buzz if there's like a rivalry between the biggest person and her, and
Can I?
she snatched your career. She snatched it. She took it. She took it and put it under her pinky toe, and it's been there ever since, sis. Listen,
Now, I'm going to introduce this topic and then I'm going to let Evie talk for a second. And then I might go down a rabbit hole tirade about it.
okay.
The Jeffree Star and his or her, I don't know what pronouns Jeffree Star uses. But
He uses male pronouns as far as
okay.
I know. I don't think it really matters to him what you I don't think he's gender conform. I think he's not maybe non-binary maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
But I the new boyfriend, I'll let you go, Evie. Let me take a
Okay,
quick.
so here's the thing about Jeffree Star and his new boyfriend. I don't
Uh,
I don't care. Ian, LK, back to you. I don't care. I don't care. I am not fucking either one of them. I don't live with either one of them. I ain't got a baby by neither one of them. None of this affects my pockets. Just give me the makeup. I don't give a fuck about any of that bullshit. It's just I don't care. Point blank period. I don't care if he's dating a white man. I don't care if he's dating a black man. I don't care if he's dating a straight man. I don't care if he's dating a gay man. It's none of my business, and I don't give a fuck. Therefore, I don't care. So he's not jaded. That he's not the first nor the last who's going to do so. Women do it every day. Oh,
I
they
thought
well
you
see
had no
their words. I
words for
don't
this,
give a
but you
damn.
seem to have a lot of words right now, ma'am.
Y'all don't care.
Get
I
the
don't
words
care.
down. Hey,
No,
boo.
because Jada said the dude sold himself for a few coins, and
But you didn't have any words though. But I
yeah,
know
because
you got
I don't
words.
understand. I don't understand why everybody else is in arms about this person's relationship. It's not your relationship. It's not your man. He not trying to have a relationship with you. He didn't steal your man. So therefore, who cares who he's dating?
Here's why it's important.
It's not. But go ahead.
Because if Jeffree Star was Jeffree Star that stayed in bumfuck Kalamazoo and nobody knew who he was, and he
Mm-hmm.
could just live his everyday life and not be a public figure and not someone who influences large portions of how people think and society and culture, then we could be like, you do what you want, you say what you want, and da 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 da. But when you got someone who's that powerful of an individual with
Mm-hmm.
that level of a platform, who's just who's so engaged and into the culture, and they can be as bigoted as they want to and as prejudiced as they want to. What does it say to young black LGBTQIA plus people out there when they feel like, well, I guess if I want to be a part of with somebody of that magnitude, I gotta endure a bit of, prejudice or racism a little bit because that's how this happens. What then and
What?
then
That doesn't even make any sense. What the hell are you
yeah,
talking about?
because here's what happens. It's well known that Jeffree Star is a bigot and a racist. That's
Okay.
well documented. And by someone who is, I don't know how Andre Marhold identified. I don't know if he identifies as gay, bisexual, or whatever he identifies, pansexual, whatever he identifies as. But when you allow yourself to be with someone who
Mm-hmm.
is discriminatory toward you and your entire group of people, okay, what that may send a message to a young impressionable person is this: if I want to be with somebody of that magnitude, I may have to endure or be okay with someone being racist or bigoted toward me. Like, it's okay. It gives the rubber step to say, oh, okay, this is okay.
So he's just supposed to be alone forever. I don't understand. Like he's not allowed to grow and change, or that's because the last incident was several years ago. So I'm trying to understand.
But
No
things have
one's
still
allowed.
been
Wait.
coming.
Nobody's allowed to grow and or change or mature as a person from who they were previously. Is what you're saying. So they shouldn't be allowed to be loved by anybody else. They should just have to sit in a corner somewhere. Is that what you're saying? I'm trying to figure out what
No, no,
how,
no. You
because
can
I
be
don't know
loved.
if you
No,
people
no, no. What I'm
have
saying is
a
you can be
bigger.
loved and you can fall in love. Yes, you can. But it seems very insane almost
Mm-hmm.
for you to in one breath say, I don't like this group of people. And then the next breath, now you're saying, I want to be with this group of people. You ain't got no, 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 no,
Okay,
no, no, no.
so
No.
did your president change? Huh? What's that got to do? What we're talking
Because
about?
she's saying that Jeffree Star is just as racist and bigoted as your president because there's still things coming
Okay,
out.
cool.
There are still things coming
I'm
out about
okay.
Jeffree
Okay,
Star
so let me
making
revert back to my
racist.
original. Let me revert back to my original statement. I don't care.
Oh, okay. Because what I was going to
Because
say is
I
there's
don't want
still
to
things
argue
coming
about it.
out
And how
about
y'all
Jeffree
feel about that
Star
man is how y'all feel about
being
that
just as
man. How y'all
racist
feel about his
and bigoted
relationship, and
recently.
how y'all feel about his relationship. Me, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't plan to have any dealings with him. I don't plan to. I don't. I no longer watch his channel. I don't have any dealings with him. I don't watch the gossip channels talk about him anymore. I don't do anything in regards to
But
this
every what
man.
the pushback that I have to make on that is you one person. Do you know
Right.
how many millions of I'm not going to even talk about the black people. How many millions of white little
Yeah,
LGBTQIA
but
boys,
I
girls, or non-binary are watching the Jeffree Stars and saying, "This is the blueprint. I can still be popular and still be racist and still get all of these things that go
and
along
still
with."
be president, and I don't.
That exactly is my point. That was the point that I think Volvo was trying to make
So
by
I
us
can only
saying,
speak for me and my surrounding circle. That's
but
that's all I have.
here's another example that I'll give you. That's just like the F bomb.
Hmm.
Someone saying the F bomb to me doesn't it doesn't it don't bother me.
Hmm.
But when someone uses it, I have to speak out against it. And I just like if somebody says the N word, you're not hurting me, but I have to speak out against it. And I have to talk about how horrible it is because while it may not personally trigger me or bother me like that, how many other little black boys or how many other little gay boys may come along after me that it may offend or should not have to endure the offense growing up that I have gotten hardened to. And
I
so what
I
I'm
hear what you're
saying is
saying, and so
sometimes you have to speak out, even if you say I can deal with it because I can choose to turn my eye off and not deal with it. But then what happens is it becomes a slippery slope. And when you don't address it, then there'll come a time where it does come in your
it
backyard.
did
Or it
because
does affect
he
you.
just came out with a new palette, and I wanted it, but I didn't purchase it because of who, because I don't want to put money in his pocket. So I'm not going to support him in that manner, but I'm also not going to attack him for who he either pays to lay down with or falls in love with. That part, that's none of my business. That I don't why I because if anybody has anything to say about who I lay down with, or if I get a gazillion dollars and decide to buy me a boyfriend, that's none of your motherfucking business, bitch. Who I lay down with ain't got nothing to do. Who I choose to love, who I purchase to love, ain't got nothing to do.
So you are saying he purchased them.
He could have. You know what that is? None of my motherfucking business. None of my business. Some things
Let
like
me go down my rabbit hole. Give me
just
my
like that
soapbox.
Nikita Dragon girl, that trans girl, she bought a boyfriend or something. I don't care.
Before we go down, I'm about to take my soapbox now.
Oh Jesus. Oh.
This continues to perpetuate
Mm-hmm.
the fuck shit and fuckery I've been screaming for so long. How much self hatred goes into being black and gay?
Mm-hmm.
There's so very much self hatred that goes along with some people just even accepting who and what they are because it goes counter to everything that they've been taught. It's just like I tell students the only reason you identify this hat as being blue is because someone taught you that that color or that shade is blue. If somebody told you that was green, it would be green for you. And but once you get settled in on I was taught that was blue, it's always blue for you. And no, and anything somebody does to try to make you think it's not blue, you are going to immediately think they're wrong or there's something wrong with that person because they don't see that as being blue. And the same thing goes with sexual and cultural norms that you grow up with. I'm supposed to be straight. I'm supposed to do dot 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 dot. As a black person, I'm supposed to accept that this is a racist country and I am going to be slighted and I am going to be profiled and prejudices are going to happen to me for the rest of my life. And what happens is when we got these double stigmas on people, and they become self-loathing, and they want any and everything that does not remind them of who they are and what they come from, which is why you see so many, and not it's just not the black gays, it's also the straight gay men. They do the first thing they can to go far away from what they knew, far away from how they grew up, because they say no. No, I know something's wrong here. So, what is the first thing you do? Let me go get a white man. That white man is racist. Oh well, it's okay. I'm already doing the wrong thing by being gay, so why not do the wrong thing by being with a bigot and a racist?
Okay. So I listen. I cannot speak to that. Um, because I'm not gay. I don't have it on that fight. Um, so Jaded, I don't understand. Okay, I'm speaking to a comment Jaded made. He said he could have just enjoyed the guy without posting it to his page. So now he's not allowed to like. I don't, because the picture that was posted was the boy's face was covered up. They found him by his tattoos. Somebody went and investigated and figured out by his tattoos who this boy was, and then posted his stuff all over the place.
He wanted that to happen.
Hold on.
Let's just be clear on Jeffree Star. He was calculated. He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew that when you posted that picture of that young man's arms, the young man's arms are filled with tattoos. Tattoos are identifiable. Tattoos are like fingerprints. They're identifiable. And he knew. And now you have to get to a second story. Now we have to unsheath who the person is. And then there's a third story. Now you notice that there's 5, 6, 7 stories. He was very calculated in what he decided to do. He knew that this would cause 8 or 9 stories. And now he's back in the spotlight over and over and over. If you are a public figure in the truest sense of the word, like he does, and you don't want people involved in your personal life, you keep it off camera. It'd be one thing if the paparazzi followed him around and just started taking pictures of him. Another thing if he whips it out to the viewing public. I don't buy him. I don't buy him at all. Not that he's being sold, but
Okay. I'm I'm
I
fine.
feel he did all that.
Like I
So
really I
he posted on Black Block.
like this, like if he had said something to someone or he got into it with somebody and said something crazy, then I could find a half of a care. He's dating someone, I don't care.
Let's just be clear.
I don't care.
Jeffree Star is the classic racist ass white person who
Mhm.
wields black men around as if they're a sex toy. That's all they are to them. They're the latest sex toy that they went out and purchased, and they can shove up their cooch and get pleasure off of them. And when they're done with it, they will throw them away. Let's just be clear.
Mhm. Or he's in a whole phase because he just got out of a long relationship. I don't know. I don't know and I don't care. I don't know and I don't care.
Exactly, Volvo. Exactly.
I don't. What does kind of got to do with anything? Wow, I'm so confused.
I,
Why? What did she do to you?
I hate all the Kardashians. I hate
Why? What did they do to you?
That's a whole nother live for a whole nother day.
Listen,
Which I will do someday.
I don't get the. Oh, I hate them. Oh, they're the scrunch of the earth. Show me on the dog where they hurt you.
Mm,
What
I
did they
can.
do
There
to
are too many
you?
places. I'll be
You
showing you the
don't.
whole
You don't
doll.
even know them people.
I will be showing you the whole doll. Anyway,
That's like them blaming Kylie for Meg getting shot when they weren't even at that girl's. They'd already left her house. She was minding her business in her kitchen. eating some Twinkies. And how is my fault that you got shot? How is it my
I
fault?
think they were alluded to the fact that Tory Lanez admitted to having a to cheating on Meg with Kylie.
Okay.
In other news,
So that
the
means I. Okay.
what? What?
I would blame the nigga who pulled the gun out and shot me, but that's just me. I like to put the blame where the
I'm
blame
just telling you
goes.
what the people are,
Child, that
how
don't
they
make no
got to that
fucking
place.
sense. What you
You
mean?
asked the question,
Like
I
I
gave
could
you
be
the
at my
answer.
house minding my business, frying me some bacon so I can have a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, and somebody gets shot 6 blocks away, and it's my fault. Wait a damn minute. How is this my fault? You not gonna blame the nigga who pulled the gun out and shot you? It's still my fault. That's not how this
In
works.
other news, and I'm gonna go real quick on this.
I don't
So
know. I don't care. Go
Bella
ahead.
Thorne made
Ooh,
over $1 million.
ooh,
She's a model or whatever.
okay.
She made over $1 million. She's the first millionaire from OnlyFans.
Okay.
People were paying upwards of $200 for her OnlyFans because she promised to put nudes out. That never came.
Okay. Well, they stupid for paying it. Moving on.
She made her $1 million. Listen,
Let's get it how you live, boo. Listen, I'm not even mad
listen.
at
Let
it.
me make myself big. Now, come over here while I'm doing my good commentary and try to, bring my commentary down. Move you over to the side. Dear God, remind the people why we're here today.
Oh shit.
Every now and again, you have to remind the girls why we're here today for Al Gore's good internet. God.
You're so damn stupid. Oh my god.
Y'all know I ain't got good damn sense.
Oh
Good
Jesus.
damn sense. I do not have. I
Press
have
the
placed
wrong, damn it.
the link up there for anybody who would like to click on and come on because we are shooting the shit today apparently.
Oh Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
So, but
So she made
anyway,
$1 million. What's the problem? What the problem is?
what happened?
She made the $1 million. Now what? They mad? What happened?
I would be mad too if she promised to send me good news and I was into the cooch.
She once she got that money, she was like, nope.
I heard she used to do porn. Now I'm not sure how that is.
Well, let that go watch one of my movies then, bitch. You should just listen. Just pussy over there. Buy my video for $29.99. They gagging. You
Oh,
know? Oh, she got the money and it was like, psych. You
oh
thought
no!
she
Here's
ran
what
off on
happened.
the plug.
So
She ran off
what?
on the plug.
No, what happened is this from what I'm reading. She, um, on OnlyFans they can upload like a video or a picture or something and say you can open it if you pay an extra amount. So apparently there was a picture or something she had uploaded. She was supposed to, and
Daddy.
people paid $200 for it, and it said she was nude, and they opened it and she wasn't
Okay,
nude.
hold on. Let me go out and come in. There's somebody said there's static. Hold on. I think it's me.
It might be me. It might be me. You too? I think it's me because my internet. Let me check. It's me. There's
Hi, everybody. I guess I'm in charge. What y'all doing? I know LTD. I don't know what's going on with LTD internet. I understand it too. But I was listening in the car. I don't know what LTD is going on. What kind of delay internet he got working in. Hey, hi everybody. How y'all doing? So at my little open house today, I met all my students, well, not all of them, but I met, some of my students, yeah, my first. Don't you get it? Don't you go my bag? Don't you go? Anyway, she's a juice for I don't know what he got going on, y'all. I don't know what he got going on. But you, hey, girl, what's wrong with that child? What? What? Ask me if I got you something. When I ask if you want something, you have to say no. When I don't ask, then you want something. So there might be something in there. There may be a blended onion in there. No, I do not want to know. Spoiled is what we call it. Okay, what is going on with your internet, dude?
Hey, pretty lady.
What? Well, hello. What's up? What are we doing? Oh, what are we
I'm
giving
trying to
today?
fix my shirt. Good.
You giving us the business.
I
Oh,
am. Listen, the titties is out today. I'm trying to make $1 million on OnlyFans.
oh, but you
This
probably
is
could make
all you
some
gonna get
money
on
on
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, huh?
This is all you gonna get on OnlyFans. So it's just my cute bra.
Okay,
That's all you gonna get. That's all you gonna get.
that is cute though. Where you got that from?
Adore me.
Adore me. Yeah. That is cute. That is cute.
Got my boobies out. Shawana said we love knockers. Yes, we do. Listen, I took that
Do
little
you know
break.
how Jaded? I mean, that's your brother-in-law, but we know how Jaded feel about knockers.
We know.
We know Jaded loves the boobies. Thank you so much for the
Oh, that blessed my soul. Oh my God.
Not El Teddy is breaking news from outer space. That was a read.
Me and his sisters are holding it down until our little brother get his
Okay.
Wi-Fi right.
So let me say this. I want to just add my little 2 cents. I see y'all moved on, but I got to add my 2 cents about the Jeffree Star situation.
Okay.
I understand the point that you're making, and I respect that you said, listen, as a makeup person, the way that I'm going to choose to deal with it is I'm just not going to engage him. I'm not going to speak about him. I'm not going to buy his products. That is cool. I think the point that El Teddy, Jaded, and a few other people, because I know Yes Bitch is going to speak on it later on as well on his channel. I think the point is that, and you were like, it was a couple of years ago, but it really wasn't. Remember, that was all this summer. Murphy dropped him, all that stuff, because when we were in Tennessee.
But no, he hasn't reoffended. They dropped him based on stuff that happened 10 years ago.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, what in my opinion, what I felt like he was doing was pandering to try and show the black community and everybody else, see, I'm not racist. I got a black boyfriend. See, I'm not really racist. Black people really like me, because he's trying to get back what he lost. I understand that he's being punished for something that already happened, but what I'm saying is the punishment is recent. The behavior is old because he was never punished for the behavior. And just because he may not have publicly been calling people, monkeys, niggas, or whatever else he did, I don't know all that he did, it doesn't mean that's not how he still feels. So I think that's why people are offended. You're right. It's not our business who he dates, who he buys, who he doesn't, whatever. But I think the purpose of that picture, when I saw that picture, that's how I took it. was, oh, he's pandering. Oh, he's just trying to show, oh, I really do like black people. Because, yes, he has the right to date whoever he wants or buy. Yes, he has the right. All of that is absolutely within his, obviously his purview. But I'm saying I think that's why it's hitting people the way it's hitting. And that ain't bothering you, and I get it. But I think that's where the conversation is. That's all. That's how I took it. I mean, I am putting words in El Teddy's mouth, but that's how I took it. Personally. Now, I don't know nothing about that Jeffrey song,
welcome back, Sugarfoot.
It's still a little staticky. I don't know what you got going on over here.
Because I'm on my iPad.
I don't know.
Yes, that's the only pick.
Not plot twist. Boyfriend doesn't like black people. Well, he is black, so it don't matter who he's like. Hey, what's up? What were you saying, my bad? What would you say something?
Oh, what's up with your name?
Oh, I was
asking.
Oh yeah.
Everybody talking about.
Well, I haven't been, but El Teddy brought it up, child. Because I don't care. I mean, I don't know nothing about Jeffree Star. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do makeup. I don't follow makeup. So I really, other than what Abby told me, I don't know nothing about that man.
She told you about the baby mother, whoever.
No, I'm talking about the past. I ain't talking about like the recent situation. I'm talking about like in the past, like that whole situation with him and the other guy and the other guy. Like, I don't know. I don't know them people.
The other guy and the other guy.
Yeah, because I don't know their names. Was it Dawson?
Shane Dawson and James Charles and all of them, yes.
Yeah, Shane. Now I'm gonna tell you the one that I think is it James.
But that whole debacle had nothing to do with race because it was just a bunch of white folks.
No, I understand that. No, I got that part. But I'm just saying that's all I know about him is that. You told me. Okay. But which one is the one that was cool with Jeffree Star?
Shane Dawson.
Now, to me, he was worse.
Right, because he was saying stuff about a bunch of pedophilic.
Yeah, he did a bunch of pedophilia and all of that.
It's a whole bunch of stuff with him. And
I mean, don't get me wrong,
it's a whole. I don't know.
Yeah, I looked at a video
because I liked his merch, and so I bought a sweatshirt and a hat, and now they're in the back of my closet. Now they're in the back of my closet.
All of these freaking not social distance.
Because I love the shirt with the pink pig on it, so I bought one.
And the Republican
before all of this jumped off, and now I'm sad about it because it's sitting in the back of my closet collecting dust.
I think that's what's going on with the White House. You see, today he muted Alice Johnson's.
Who was Alice Johnson?
The black lady.
Oh, the black lady that spoke yesterday at the
But he just using that lady.
He is.
All right, that might be better.
That's a lot better.
That's a lot better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he definitely is using that woman, but it is what it is. So. But yeah, so that's. I mean, I guess. But that's who. Honestly, that's the one. If I had to pick one, because I saw this video that showed like a lot of his old clips and things he said and all that. I was like, how this man is horrendous.
Like, why am I still arguing with this man who swear for out? You can't be a classy woman if you singing that WAP song, nigga. That's not how it works.
Why are you even entertaining that?
But he's a friend, and I'm like, how are you my friend, and you're this stupid? This is why you cycle through women. This is why you got a new girlfriend and you so in love every 3 months because you don't know what the fuck you do. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. This is why you go in cycles, and I have to put you on snooze every 3 months for 30 days once you find a new girlfriend and you so in love, and then I'll wait for the relationship to be over in 3 months because you don't know because you practicing insanity and you keep doing the same damn thing over and over again and then wonder why your ass still single, stupid bastard. Look, I don't have time.
What?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What are we talking about? What happened? See, I need to buy a new computer. I already see that. I need a new computer. Oh, I'm on my phone. I was about to check my phone and I forgot I had to go on my phone because
your laptop was doing the static?
Yeah, that's my laptop.
Oh. Yeah.
I think it's having
I think you
issues.
need a new one, baby.
I know. Contribute to the Cash App is scrolling across the bottom. Contribute.
I know that's right. We need El Teddy to get more better equipment. Please contribute to the channel.
I just need to buy a new one.
Just
I
then I slide you something once I pay the rent next Friday. I got you. I ain't go and listen. I can only do a love token.
okay, come on, love token.
A token of my appreciation.
Love token. Now she had to sip her happy juice. Yeah, that's the only problem. All the computers are on back order.
Maybe that's why it's taking so long for my office to give me my new computer.
Yeah, everything, all the computers are on back order. Because now you still waiting for your computer, right? Are you still waiting for your computer from work, right?
Yeah, but it's not, I don't think it's like that.
I think they're waiting on. They said the monitors were on back order, but I don't know. Maybe my new computer won't be compatible with the monitors I have now. I don't know. I know they better not send me no small monitors.
So back to what I was telling about.
Okay, go ahead. What are you talking about this Bella Thorne girl and how she tricked the people out $1 million? Go.
Yeah.
Who is that girl? Who's Bella Thorne?
Who said I'm gonna show my puss on OnlyFans and she made $1 million and she was like, "Psych your mind," and walked away.
Pretty much.
I can't hardly hear you, Evan. Maybe it's me.
It's you.
You can't hear me?
I can hear El Teddy clear as day. I can't hear Abby that clearly.
But you are really loud, though. You're really loud. You are really loud.
I don't
even know the microphone all the way over here. I don't even know the microphone way over here.
I had an interesting conversation yesterday with a good friend of mine. Then I had the same conversation. And that conversation. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Do this like this. I had an interesting conversation yesterday because they think because I'm on my cell phone that I can't make this happen like I normally would. God. Anyway, they bring them back in. See if they can gather themselves to get it together. There we go. See how that works? See how that works? Anyway, remind the people why we are here. Hello. I don't care because you look like that really be. When I come on your channel, you give me the blues and the business. The only time I'm invited on Really Be's channel is on a Friday. Let me try and click a link on a day that's not a Friday and see if I get up on that. Y'all go back and look on Really Be's channel.
What are you talking about? I don't drop my link.
Exactly. She'll drop the link for me or nobody.
Anybody. When have you seen me drop the link?
Right. She's only here for Fridays. If it ain't Friday, don't fuck with her and her channel.
First of all, if I had to do an inventory, I think you have been on my channel more than anybody.
Listen, we're not talking about that. Hold on.
Why are we not talking about that?
What we're saying is that it's Friday, so she might let me on there today. It's Friday, so she might let me on there today. Okay. Now tomorrow,
God, I ain't laughed this hard in a long time.
She let me on nothing.
If you keep taking me off the damn screen.
What?
If you keep taking me off the screen, I'm not letting you on.
See what I'm saying? Y'all heard that. You heard it here first. I tell y'all, we always breaking news over here. You heard it here first. Anyway. So an interesting conversation was had with a couple of friends yesterday with regard to the whole NBA, them not choosing not to play, whether or not they should continue to play, this, that, and the third. My thoughts on it is maybe a little different from some people. My best friend agreed with me, but then another very close friend of mine saw it differently. They are of the thinking that, well, I'm of the thinking that shut the shit down. Because the more you play, the more these same racist ass owners and racist ass CEOs of companies that are going to get advertising dollars off the are going to continue to make money, and nothing moves the needle besides money. That's why nothing has changed with racism, in my estimation. The more these people feel like they can make money, the more they're going to continue to do what it is that they do. Okay. So I'm of the thinking that shut it down. Fuck it. It is what it is. But a friend of mine would say, if you have the platform, why would you give up your platform? When you can continue to speak from your platform. My pushback was, they've had this platform. How long has the NBA been around? How long have black players been in the NBA? Black players have been in the NBA since the 50s. Okay? That's 70 years or so. Maybe less. And how have they moved the needle? We're still here with that platform. They have spoken out against injustices. They have protested. The NBA, I'm speaking about the NBA because the NBA, more than any other league, is very vocal about this stuff. But it has not moved the needle. So my thing was, if my platform ain't working, which it hasn't, then shut it down. I don't know. Am I looking at this? I could be so wrong in this. I wasn't here for no parts of Draymond Green, because Draymond Green got all this to say, and he had this platform the whole time, but he ain't said nothing from his platform about anything surrounding race or racial injustices. That's a whole nother thing.
Because I am not an avid sports watcher,
Hey Chef, hey So Jeff,
it don't.
Jeff, hit me up on my So Jeff, hit me up on my with a DM on Instagram. I got a question for you.
Okay.
Or
All
Twitter.
right.
Hit me up with a DM on Instagram or Twitter. I got a question.
All right. So just sliding his DMs. It doesn't. Them not playing doesn't move me one way or the other because I wasn't finna watch it no way. So it don't make me no never mind if they play or not. I think it would be more visible if it could go one of two ways. They could either shut up if they shut the whole NBA down in protest, that would speak volumes. Also, if at every game they have that boy's name on their back, or they have something showing solidarity for the movement to be visual on.
Hold on,
Are they showing the games on TV?
But Abby, here's the thing. Not only are they showing the games during quarantine, they have allowed the entire league to display Black Lives Matter on their uniforms during this since they came back. Mm-hmm. They've been doing that. They have been more than any other league. The NBA has allowed them. They wear Black Lives Matter on their jerseys. I've seen players with the names of the people who have been. All of that has been going on already.
Okay. Well, then I would they can afford to take the hit. Shut it down. It seems to me that would speak more if they're already allowed to do the Black Lives Matter thing and they are allowed to have the people's names and that's still not moving the needle. Shut it down. Don't play. That seems like that would cause more of a disruption in not only public view, but also pockets of the owners and the people who make the money off of the games being showed on TV. If the advertisers who advertise during the games, if you don't have no game to advertise during, all of that money is then lost. And that will start to put a hurting on, their whatever that's their the making of the money and everything is their ultimate goal. If you put a dent, especially in this time, because some people don't even pay attention until this time when they're the playoffs and all that other, in the finals and all that good stuff.
But I agree with Chef and Shade. Some of the players have already pushed back because they put it to a vote. And you have the lesser players that may not be making as much money. They already backpedaling and pussy popping off of it. Already backpedaling and pussy popping. Because they're like, oh, wait, this going to stop my money. This going to stop my thing. Okay. How much money you going to make if you dead? How much money you going to expend if your son or daughter pops up dead? Would it be worth it then? There's the question. Because white people will always be the ones telling you, oh, you got to think about this, that, and the other. They don't have to deal with, and they don't have to come to grips with the reality of racism. They don't have to deal with, and they don't have to come to grips with, oh, my loved one popping up dead or me popping up dead. They don't have to deal with all of that. So it's easy for them to say, oh, y'all shouldn't do this or y'all should do that. Da, da. You know what that would be like, Abby? That would be like me as a man telling you what you should do about your period. You gonna look at me like, motherfucker, you ain't got no period. You ain't never had a period. You can't even get a period. So what you gonna tell me about how to deal with my period? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
I get it.
And so it's the same thing when white people try to tell us what we should do or how we should handle our racism. Bitch, you ain't never dealt with racism in your life. And I don't care if you do have members of your family that may be black. I don't care if you have close friends that are black. You are not black. And you have never dealt with racism. You may have saw people deal with it. You may have been around people that have dealt with it. But you have never dealt with it and will never deal with it.
Well,
and even if by some chance one day you did deal with it, the next day it would be back to regularly scheduled programming. Dealing with it for one day, 1 week, even 1 year is not like black people having to live through this daily their whole lives. I think it was my good frat brother, Arthur Ashe, who said being a black man in America is like having another full-time job.
No. Say it again.
A good Kappa man. I say, shut this shit down. These people talking about platforms they did nothing for you. Nothing. Because you know what the counter is? Oh, go ahead, really be. I mean, you were.
We
I'm
can't
sorry.
hear you.
I had her on mute. But no, she had a whole phone conversation. I didn't want her phone conversation to come on.
I have a question. Why are we boycotting Pepsi and Target? I just want to know why. BK Brownstone said we need to stop buying Pepsi and shopping at Target, and I'm just wondering why.
I think she may have just been throwing those names out as examples. I don't know, and I don't want to speak for BK Brownstone.
I think there's a reason, because she specifically said Pepsi and Target instead of Walmart and Coke. I mean, there's got to be a reason.
That's my point. She may have been just throwing those two out as an example, and not just just those two. I don't know. I'll give her a chance to respond, but I'm just saying those may have been the first two.
That's why I asked her.
Because you was coming with the smoke. You was coming with the smoke for the quiet one.
No, I'm really not. I don't know. I want to know.
No, they said examples. She said it was just examples. They said it was just examples.
Oh, okay. All right. Because, sometimes the chat moves slow, so I didn't see that. Okay, my bad. Okay. Cool. I mean, because if we're going to boycott, I'm ready. I'm down. I just want to know why.
But I already know because we've delved into racism. Y'all know at any given moment, the Google,
Travis.
YouTube might shut me down. I really be now. Do you follow Calvin Michaels like I do? Really be.
I do. I like him.
I love Calvin Michaels. Calvin Michaels, and I saw the video. Calvin Michaels put a video out earlier this week about Jacob Blake and the whole Kenosha thing. YouTube shut that shit down.
I'm not surprised.
They took his video down because he was talking just like I do, and they shut my shit down because he was talking about racism and things involving race. And he had to redo his video all over. Shawana, don't make me fuck you up about my boo Calvin Michaels. Shawana, I will fuck you up about my babe Calvin Michaels. Okay.
Everybody is your babe, though.
Yeah.
Everybody is your babe. Every
Anyway,
time you mention
listen.
I find that
There's enough for me to go around.
How many bays you gonna have?
There's enough for me to go around.
Chef and Shade is bae. Foy is bae. It's Me D is bae. Like everybody you can't keep all of them now. Share, nigga, damn.
No. No, that's not what we're doing.
He said no. Okay.
Leave me with my harem, okay? Leave me with my harem.
You can't keep them all.
No, we're not doing. That's not what we're doing. We're definitely listen. Shawana, I'm not giving up Calvin Michaels. Why? Because Calvin Michaels is cute, and Calvin Michaels got a brain on him, and is an intellect. Calvin Michael is a nerd's nerd. I watch Calvin Michaels, and I get smarter after I watch him. I go, you know what, Calvin? That makes sense. He's well learned, well read.
Hold on, what? Did you just say admit that some? Oh wow, okay.
There are a lot of people who I will admit that I watch them and I get smarter by watching them. They are way more intelligent than me. Calvin Michaels is younger than me, and I will watch Calvin Michaels.
You truly believe that there's people smarter than you? I really don't think you believe that.
Oh, I know that. Oh, I know that. There are many people.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, baby.
That's what we're doing, Terrence. Need I remind you? While you may be saying I have that many babes, you got that many bodies, okay?
Oh shit!
Do we want to go down this road? Here's the link, Terrence. Since you want to go down this road, my dear, my doll, my love.
Oh God!
Is this what you want to hold on? Let me post this good link.
Come on,
Since you want to go down this good road, Terrence, you want this smoke?
Come on,
bring it on down.
Maybe we can get out the little squares when Terrence comes. Maybe we can get out the little squares.
Anyway. But
y'all know I am avoiding work.
Video down. I did get a chance to see his video prior to it being taken down. But they took it. YouTube is not here for no things Black Lives Matter. YouTube, say what you want. YouTube is
Black
very
lives matter, gay lives. They don't care about none of that bullshit.
None of it. Listen, y'all remember we did the little thing. Remember when we did the little trick on my video?
They took it down. They do a lot of crazy things.
Ebby, remember? Were you in that live when I did that thing? I had people type certain things, and they wouldn't let it come on.
Let me go out and come back in because I can hardly hear Ebby. Let me go out and come back in.
Okay. If you remember, Ebby, remember that live when I had my subscribers type in certain things and it was not coming through? and
Because they
nobody was
said so.
blocking them, and nobody was doing it. It was YouTube. YouTube is not here for it. They don't care about y'all black lives or gay lives and all of that, and especially not black and gay. Oh hell no. They might see it little for the white gays because the white gays have a little bit of power.
Them white gays that posted that video about adopting that baby, they snatched that video right the fuck down. Them white women sued. They're like, oh no, they sued YouTube. A bunch of gay creators sued YouTube for them removing their content.
Hey Shauna, what you got to say, Terrence? Because I'm here. What, Hanny?
Oh, even
Hey y'all,
even
what's
when
good?
Terrence
I ain't
was
got time for Teddy.
Over here like the Brady Bunch. Can we have a regular square?
What?
Why we over here like the Brady Bunch? Can we have a regular square, please?
Yeah, we do. We are giving Marsha. Thank you.
Okay.
This
Sure
is better.
can. There's no George Glass that goes to our school.
Problem? Sad.
Hey,
Real,
D-Boo.
What's
I'm
up,
not gonna do
people?
Terrence like that. Because Terrence will invite me on his. No, Terrence ain't never invited me on his platform either, so I can't.
Yeah, that's a lot. See, now you just lying.
I
Lies
ain't
and
never been on
deceit.
Terrence channel.
You've been invited though, because we've all been
Sure,
invited.
yeah, I invited you last time because I was talking about FAMU.
You
I
did, but
said
I
I
know
don't
you. Wait,
come
no,
up
Terrence.
here.
You will invite me on. Really, B will not invite me on if it's not a Friday. She's already said that.
That's a
She's
lie.
already made that clear.
You
She's
just
already,
lying.
baby, if it ain't Friday and we ain't talking about somebody's TV show, she had to create a whole nother channel to be on screen with me. Okay. She had to create a whole other channel because she was like, "No, you're not going over there to really be TV without that over there. We ain't doing that over there. I create a new channel for you, and we can be on there all the time. But on my good channel, we ain't doing none of that fuck shit. I see you, girl. I see you. I still have you on here, and I still love you. I love you.
So, are you still watching the Come Up Miami?
I haven't seen it. Did they start yet?
No, but I saw that crazy ass teaser with them punks
I
jumping up
told
against
y'all
you down.
this. I told y'all what Miami gives. Miami is a bunch of ratchet ass people that don't like the gays down there. They don't like to do nothing but fight. So if you expected from Miami anything but fighting, and more fighting, you're reaching.
But the boy was just talking, and he was having a conversation, and the guy interrupted him, and he said, "I'm sorry, I'm talking," and the boy swung on him.
Exactly. That's Miami. That right there is the epitome.
He wasn't even rude to the boy. He said,
It doesn't matter.
Talking.
It does not matter. I'm telling you, I'm born and raised in this area. The people in Miami, that is how they react to things. The fact that he was cut off is enough. That's go time. Oh, it's go time. Bitch, you checking me? Oh, it's go time. That's how they think I ain't saying it's right. I'm just telling you how these girls down there think.
You so mean? Is that why you so evil?
Wait, what are we talking about? I'm the nicest member of the Justice League. Let the chat tell you. Ask the chat. I'm quiet. I'm gonna mute myself. You ask the chat.
Hi, nephew. Hi, it's me, D. Okay,
Hey,
so
everybody in the chat.
Everybody in the chat who's not delusional, who already knows that El Teddy is not the nicest.
No. You can't start off that preface by saying not delusional. No.
Put yourself back on mute. I'll fix it.
No, that's not how that works.
I promise I'll fix it.
That is not how that works. We are not going to let you preface by saying who's not delusional. Okay?
But if you think you're the nicest person,
I said I would fix it though. I said I would fix it. So, dear people of the chat, our lovely El Teddy says that he is the nicest person on the Justice League. So here are 4 members that are in this of the Justice League, as well as the Cat's Meow, Scotty by Nature, and yes, Bitch Entertainment TV. I can't remember what his new name is. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Is that it? That's all of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So of this, I thought there was 8. What am I thinking?
No,
I can't hear Abby. I can hear all of y'all but Abby.
Do I need to go out? Well, he just
no, I hear it.
Low. I can't hear you, but I mean, go ahead. It's just really low.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe because I'm on my iPad. Yo, Teddy, turn the volume up and see if I'm louder.
You know, they said they can hear you. I'm the one. It's me.
Oh. Okay, so thank you, Reese's Pieces. It's Me, D is lovely. However, he's not an official member of the Justice League. He's a friend to the Justice League, but he's not an official member, so he doesn't count. Now, of the 7 people that I named who are the founding members of the Just Us League, El Teddy ranks at maybe the 6th or the 7th spot for the nicest person on the Justice League. I'm sorry. You know you mean and you like to rip people new buttholes. Don't act brand new like you don't know this about yourself. You have an accurate self-assessment of yourself. You know what you are. Don't do that.
Thank you, Chef. Listen, you see what Chef said?
Chef and Shay, he wants to get in your pants. That's
no, I do not. If
Lies.
I wanted to get in Chef and Shay's pants, I might have already done that. But I'm not a whore.
Okay.
Well, if that's the case, that's why you even more nice to him, because you've been in his pants.
Because I've been what?
In his pants.
I haven't been in his pants.
But you'll want to be. That's why.
I didn't say I wanted to be in his pants.
You do. You think he's fine.
You don't know me.
Yes,
do you think he's fine?
Yes.
I mean, he is cute. Yeah.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. Like, what are we arguing about?
I mean, if you don't want to get in the pants, I do.
I mean, Chef and Shade is a whole It's fine. I ain't gonna lie. He's so fan. He's so fan. He's so fan.
First of all, listen, y'all can. First of all, anyone who doesn't have a dangling participle, you can stop throwing yourself at that. That's not you. Wrong tree. Right church, wrong pew. Sorry about it. That's
Are we?
daughters, nieces. That's candy to look at only, and be like, oh, that would be nice.
No, that ain't candy to look at only. That's
For
candy
us
to share.
without dangling participles, yes, it is. We can only admire. Oh, that's
technically that would be a misplaced modifier.
Dr. L. Teddy, I don't need all of that extra from you.
You are dangling participles.
I meant as in a dick, and you know that.
Oh, I would like to see his dangling participle, if that's the case. And I want him to misplace it in my modifier if we're going to do that.
The catch me out is on
part of the Justice League. He is probably the nicest person out of all of us.
He probably is the nicest one.
Yeah, he probably is the nicest one. More than likely.
On screen. But when we be in chats, he be giving people the business.
He get you together. That's all. He be getting you together.
Don't do my baby like that.
Listen.
Don't do my baby like that.
I'm about to say, you're not coming for the cat's me out.
I love the cat's me out. Y'all didn't even know who the cat's me out was before I told y'all who the cat's me out was. Let's be clear.
Alibi, sir. I was already subscribed. What you mean?
Child.
Baby.
Girl, child.
Do you know I'm subscribed to like 300 people on this damn?
I'm about to say, you don't know everybody LTD.
I certainly don't.
You think?
But at the time, you did not know that the Catch Me Out was reviewing that show. And I was like, oh, don't forget to Catch Me Out reviewing that show. And both of you said at that time, oh, I don't know who that is.
Lies. I didn't say I didn't know who that is. I probably said I didn't know he was reviewing the show. I didn't say I didn't know who he is. Thank you. Oh, I'm trying to the most.
I'm sitting on my porch. Sitting on the porch.
Yeah, but what you got in the cup?
You asking a lot of questions.
So we doing a Friday night thing, really, B? Is that what's happening? So I'm gonna put my wine in the freezer. This is my last bottle. I'm gonna have to order some more.
I don't have no wine. Can somebody cash out me so I can get me some wine?
This is my wine for the night.
Where's my phone? Oh, I'm on my phone. I can't even go on my phone. Dear God.
This is the Davenport Red from Stonehouse Wine.
Oh, you know what? I'll drink. You know what? Is that what you're gonna put in the refrigerator? I'll put mine in there too.
Yeah.
That's what I'll drink today.
Okay. We haven't. But I
still have mine too. I haven't opened it up.
This is the last bottle of all the wines that I have left.
Really? I have 2 more. I have another bottle.
So I'm gonna have to order some more. I'm gonna order the orange.
I ran out of wine and I ran out of Bombay Sapphire. I don't ran out of everything. I need to make a run to the liquor store.
Me too.
But yeah, we can talk. I mean, we can do a live tonight. We can.
I gotta watch your review of Lovecraft.
Yes. Listen, my review of Lovecraft Country is up. I am so excited about that review.
I'm so not excited.
Why?
I thought, listen, this episode, and I'm not gonna go into it. We could do it tonight. I'll give people the chance to go watch my review. Oh my God, this episode 2 was so good.
The choices that they decide to make.
Listen, when you couple all of it's so many hidden gems, especially when they had Uncle George pull that book and they showed you House on the Borderline. And if you know that novel, House on the Borderline, and know what H.P. Lovecraft said the House on the Borderline meant to him, and know the story of the protagonist on House on the Borderline, because I had to read that novel. And then they included Prince Hall Masonry in it too. And then it was just so much. There were so many things it's so much.
Listen, I enjoy the fact that they are taking.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
What happened?
What happened?
Nothing.
Okay. So I like the way that they are taking these voice notes and spoken word pieces and adding them in, and then the imagery with which they are speaking over. Sir, are we in the upside down? What's happening, El Teddy? Why are you sideways? What's going on? I'm confused.
Oh, there I am.
Okay. Like the James Baldwin, when the spoken word in the first episode, and the imagery that.
But no, when they had the Whiteys on the moon playing, and if you know where that comes from,
yes, I was
I was blown away. I was like, oh shit. If they don't do another episode, I was here for it.
Right.
That episode 2, and then when they had Uncle George foretell his own death, and it was supposed to be the same as the death in the story. Well, it wasn't a death in the story, House on the Borderline. It was a transition to the next dimension. And he foretold that. But I also saw the same thing with Tick, as he was growing into his it was so much. Remember when Tick showed Letty the picture of Adam and Eve, and Adam, in place of his penis, they had a snake?
Yep.
And then when she had the little vision of him banging her out, and he took off his pants
and it was a snake.
The snake was there. I was like, oh, y'all doing the fuck out of this shit. It was, remember, and the white lady who made the black people with the black bears, she started talking about the black bears that invade the village, and that was supposed to equate to the black people. I was like, oh, y'all doing the fuck out of this shit. I was like, I was here for all of Lovecraft. Listen, what question, Chef? Let me go back to Chef question. Oh, Chef, if you need to, Chef, hit me up. I'll send you a link. I'll send you a link in Instagram. Chef, I'll send you a link to watch Lovecraft Country Instagram.
Oh Lord, now I gotta figure out how to do this shit. Okay, this migration, they trying.
Well, like I said, we can talk tonight. We can do a live tonight.
We need you to be excited.
It's so good.
Be excited. Y'all excited enough for me.
Listen, really B doesn't like all of the sci-fi and
historical references I actually do, but the sci-fi part of it just I don't.
Yeah, I tried to get into it too. I couldn't. I did try. I watched it.
Listen, because I had to study H.P. Lovecraft and all of his racism and his writing and where he talked about all of these monsters and how they equated to Black people and the racism of it all. I was like, I'm so here for this. When they started playing the Jeffersons in the beginning.
Right.
They started you off with I said, bitch. To the east side.
Okay, what got me is they didn't remember anything, but Uncle George still had the wherewithal when they was at that table and Atticus was going the hell off. He was like, sit your ass down, they watching us. I said, oh.
Right. No, I thought that was Uncle George that said, no, they watching us.
He did. Atticus was going off talking about, why don't y'all remember anything? He was like,
right. And he was like, calm the fuck down. We are being watched. Shut this bitch down. Understand where we are. Because he was giving them so much good advice. George, through the entire, and baby, I don't want to give it out because a lot of people may not have seen episode 2. I don't want to tell you what happened at the end of episode 2. I don't want to put it out there. But baby, they took me out.
For 5 days, they wanted to look at it. They looked at it.
Oh, listen, they took me out at the end of this episode. I was over here because when I tell you Tick played
snot bubbles.
Snot bubbles, baby, I was over here snot bubbling with him. I was like, oh no, I was over here like when you saw Michael K. Williams and he was like,
oh, I agree with you 100%, Ty.
I was like, oh, I can't.
I haven't read the books and I follow it fine.
Ain't there yet.
Listen,
I said
it's a lot to follow is what I said. I didn't say I couldn't. I said it's a lot.
Let me say this. When they were preparing his naked Black body for that ceremony, why was I hoping HBO panned around to the front
to show
that good meat? Baby, that body was everything. Baby, he was standing there naked with his arms out, and they was washing his naked body.
Listen, we saw Andre's peeing on P Valley. I was waiting for it. I said,
I was looking like, ooh, are they gonna show me the dick? I was like, yes, that's and they ain't show me nothing. I was like so disappointed. I listen, because you know he got a big old wide nose too. We already broke that down on this good channel. Y'all know what that means. Dick, and more dick. I was here for it. I wanted to see every part of it. Listen, discovered that them cakes was everything, baby. When he came down, baby, when he bodied down, and I know he was dick of death and cock of doom. Dick of death.
Well, no need for us to talk about it tonight.
Dude.
Right. We're not done, really.
It'd be funny if we turned around and
really, we haven't even gone into all of the stuff we can go into. Please go watch my review because my review, I talk about a lot of stuff. I try not to be long in my review, but it's still about 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
That's why I didn't review it because it's so much. And
I watched it 3 times.
To turn into work where I feel like, oh God, now I gotta watch it and pay attention and write notes and all that other stuff. That's why I prefer this particular show just to watch it for my viewing pleasure. There are some shows.
It's so good. I had to watch it 3 times before I did my review. That's why it took me so long for my review to come out.
Okay, really, B, did you do a review for the Vegas review of Drag Race? The Drag Race Vegas review show?
Yeah, I did one.
I thought so. I thought I saw you. I thought I saw you.
I'm gonna tell you what show they need to do.
What?
They need to do daggone Benji and Silky in that damn apartment living together. That's the show they need to do.
Yes, it is.
Wait, Benji and Silky live together?
They live in the same apartment complex. Downstairs, upstairs.
They live with each other.
When he hit the floor talking about some Benji.
Wait, Discovering Dez. Did you review Lovecraft Country, Discovering Dez?
Yeah, he did.
I haven't watched Mother. I didn't discover that I'm subscribed to you, but it didn't come across my timeline. I'll go and look now. But I know Mother reviews Lovecraft Country. I'm gonna go watch a Mother's now that I've done my review. I'll go watch yours, Discovering Dez. Listen, if you study H.P. Lovecraft and you know its history with Black people, I was excited that they talked about Prince Hall Masonry, and you should be too, really be, because you are part of Prince Hall Masonry as well.
I said I like the historical references. I said that part. What are y'all not understanding?
You seem like you don't like the show.
I didn't enjoy this episode, and I said that.
This is my favorite episode. This was great television watching.
How can you say it's your favorite episode? There are only two.
Exactly. And this is my favorite. Now, if we only had one, then you could say that. But now that we have two.
Reese's Pieces said, "Did you get her Cash App, L Teddy?"
Oh dear God. I don't want to look on my phone because if you gave me one, thank you so much. Here's your virtual blowjob. I'm on my phone.
I don't think she wants it. I don't think she wants it.
Thank you for doing that for him, Reese's. Skip the blowjob. Good. I heard you on good.
So much. I'm on my phone, so I can't really check like I want to. But thank you so much, love. I'll send you a heart and stuff like that. Intimate D says the best episode yet as well.
It's only two.
Listen, you are a hater. Let me silent turn down.
More wine. Wait a minute. Somebody sent me a Cash App and said it was for more wine.
I Cash Apps. I need Cash Apps for more liquor as well as a new computer, apparently, because clearly my computer is.
That's one chip that did that.
Oh God! Thank you. That thing tickled me. Oh God! Not more wine.
Clearly, I need a new computer. Clearly. Let me go start looking those up now. I'm gonna go look up some new computers now. I got an inside connect that can help me out get a good computer for cheap.
Listen, the juxtaposition. I like the Chicago stuff in the first episode. I liked
But you know, one part that I really paid attention to was when Letty started, when she was having the little dream that Tick was with her, and she started telling him about her mom and the abandonment.
Mm-hmm.
And it made way more sense when the brother was arguing with her in episode 1 about why she didn't come back for the funeral. The
mama's funeral.
Yeah, I'm about to say I wouldn't have came back for that hoe.
I was like, they gave us it was a lot of background information. The fact that Tick's mom could be we don't know whether George or Montrose is the dad.
It's his daddy.
I was blown away. I was like, oh wait.
When that came up, didn't make, because we don't have real information about the dad or how he is or what he does. But Tick and George seem like peas of the same pod. And then they had the conversation about him might being his daddy, and I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Right. And the thing about it is, I'm so ready for Michael K. Williams, because Michael K. Williams is a great actor.
Yes, he is.
He is a great. He played whatever part you give Michael K. Williams. He plays.
Speaking of that, I gotta do my Wire. I gotta watch the Wire.
I need to do my Wire episode 5, but Michael K. Williams plays his part, and I was like, yes. And so I'm interested because if we're at episode 2, and
Like
I
a
don't know
lot
how
of
many
stuff
episodes
that
they have in the
we would
first
have
season.
taken. Like I was watching somebody's reaction, and they was like, "I don't even know where they're gonna go next," because everything that's happened in the last 2 episodes would normally take a regular show a whole season. Like
Exactly.
they weren't expecting him to find his dad until like the second to last episode
Listen,
of the
you would have
season.
thought that what we've experienced in the first 2 episodes, that would have took a whole season.
For us to get to.
And the thing about, normally in that case, I would be like, oh, this felt rushed. Oh, I felt robbed. I didn't feel that way.
Right.
I didn't feel like it was rushed. I didn't feel like I was robbed.
I'm
I
like, okay,
felt
so
like,
what's gonna happen next?
oh, I'm so excited because now I need to see how they unpack the whole situation with Letty and her sister and her brother. The fact that Montrose now knows that it could possibly not be his son. How Ingenue Ellis, who's a phenomenal actress in herself, she did
But
great as Maddie Moss.
you knew that it was a possibility that Montrose wasn't his son. Because
We knew that from episode 1.
Because when he said it, he said, we settled that long time ago. And he said, I know, but now some important information you need to know that could save his life. He said that. He already knew it was a possibility he wasn't the dad. They knew. You know what?
Yes, Montrose and Uncle George, yes. We didn't know.
No,
George
I
knew.
I'm saying Montrose knew.
Oh, Montrose knew as well. See, but we didn't know that Montrose knew until this episode.
We didn't know until this episode.
We didn't know until this episode.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We didn't know until this episode.
Oh, Jesus. Who's on first? All I said was that Montrose knew. That's all I was saying.
Oh, Volvo says 10 episodes. I'm so excited.
I got 8 more. I don't think I'm going to make it.
Loretta, stop acting like that. I hope something grabs your attention in the next episode so you be in like we in. I feel like this is a David makes
because it looks like they're going
we
back.
Really want you to be in with us, and you is really being resistant.
I feel like they're going back to Chicago next episode based on the stuff that they showed us on.
Remember how excited I was with the first episode? I loved the first episode. I absolutely loved it. Remember that. This isn't
but there was no more fantastical stuff in this episode than there was in the last one.
It was. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Like the first episode started off with aliens coming out of the sky and a big
there was no more. There was no more sci-fi in this episode than there was in the last episode.
Okay, well let me say this. For me, it was.
Okay.
Maybe not for y'all. For me, it was.
I get it.
I
feel like they're going to be back in. They'll be back in Chicago.
Wait a minute. Remember in the group chat, I said that. Remember, I was like, oh, when I was looking at it, I was like, I don't know about this one, y'all. When I was talking about the first few minutes, but then it was a dream. So I was like, oh, okay, he was dreaming all that crazy shit. Okay.
But so you're not okay with the crazy shit happening in real life? Is that what?
Because I don't understand all that shit. My brain don't work like that. I just don't understand.
Okay, so let me ask you this: did you have an issue with the fantastical elements?
Fayette, hold on, Abby. Fayette, the book is House on the Borderline, and if H.P. Lovecraft is an actual author, and he's one of the pioneers of the horror genre here in the United States. When you study literature, you do study H.P. Lovecraft and horror. He did cryptic horror, as it was called. H.P. Lovecraft points to the novel House on the Borderline as one of his influences and something that really influenced him. And that was the book when Uncle George found the little secret passageway, he pulled that book out because that's one of his favorite novels. And when he pulled that book out, that's when the whole secret passageway came out and he went into the big room and so forth. A lot of people didn't pay attention to the title of that novel. I paid attention to it as an English teacher. And then when he was dancing with Dora, he talked about House on the Borderline. and the protagonist on that, and his own story ended up being the story of the protagonist of the House on the Borderline. It was such a great
Why you ask me if I need some medicine? Why you ask me that?
because you don't like the show. That's why he's probably acting.
Well, different strokes for different folks. That's what make the world go round.
Anyway, but Terrence, to answer your question, the Miami girls down in the come up,
You may as well watch it and review it. That's right up your alley.
Thank you so much, Isme D. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. I agree with you.
I said in the chat, those with your folks. I said, well, listen, those El Teddy people. I said, El Teddy gonna get his people.
Can I just say, I urge y'all to watch The Fashioneers of Atlanta. It is a train. You don't have to review it. You just watch it. It is a train wreck that tickles. Listen, I am immensely tickled by this show. I laughed so much at the last episode, I could not breathe. You know how you laugh so hard, you start wheezing because your lungs hurt from laughing so hard? That's where I was when I watched
I mean, is it about fashion or is it more debauchery
it's
than
it's
fashion?
about a bunch of niggas who think they fashionable and be reading the shit out of each other, even though sis wig is not blended, nor does her foundation match. And listen. It's fucking hilarious. And you need to watch it. It's The Fashioneers of Atlanta. It's KL Allen's show. It's on OMS TV. Get you a piece. Listen. It is worth it.
I'm gonna watch it when we get off here.
It's another one of the shows by them that's like 2 hours long. I'm not doing 2 hours.
If you want something that you just want to turn your brain
I'm
off,
not doing a whole hour.
Listen, if you just want something to turn your brain off and laugh at, when you need
I'll watch it. I'll watch it when I get off here.
I'm telling you, it's funny as fuck. Listen. First of all, I watch it when it premieres so I can be in the chat.
Abby,
the people on the show.
How long is it?
I don't know. Like they say 40 some odd minutes or so. I think it was the last episode. I can't remember.
I can do 40. I can do 40.
We get in the premiere.
But I'm not doing no 2 hours, hour and a half. I'm not doing that.
Okay, that's fine, El Teddy. Take it in chunks. Do whatever you have to do. But I'm telling you, you are going to be laughing hysterically like a crazy person. I get into the premiere chats and we be the people on the show be in the chat. We be reading them to the ground. And I just be like, honey, sis, daughter, niece, we are the same. Why is your wig not blended, sis? What is happening? Sis, why is your wig not blended? You too old for this. Now.
When does it air?
What day?
Sunday nights. It's on Sunday nights.
Lord, what is up with all these people with Sunday nights? Everything is a Sunday night. I'm gonna check it out when I get off here, though. You said it gave you.
I could have sworn I saw an episode pop up last night. Maybe I was looking at the wrong thing.
I watch football on Sunday nights. Okay, I don't have that kind of time. I watch it.
I'll watch it. I'm gonna see what it's talking about. If it gives me a good enough kiki, I might review it.
Listen, I'm tired of these shows explode in my butt days, and they're not even. The Lips guy is a changed scam artist.
Who is scam artist?
Mumpip is coming from the bushes. Mumpip, you better come from the bushes with reach for the girl. Mumpip said the lisp. First of all, the first 3 words, the lisp guy is a read all to himself. Okay, let me break down Monk Chip's read. Hold on, let me put this up on the screen. Because Monk Chip came from the bushes with the read for the girls, okay? The first 3 words was a read. The lisp guy. What
She
in the
ain't know the girl
suffering
name.
First of all, when KL said that he need to get his teeth fixed because it is London Bridge is falling down, I died.
Oh dear God, who said that? KL. Oh, now I really gotta watch it. So KL be up there reading hoes. How he up there
First
reading
of
the
all,
girl? Lord, I
KL
gotta
be in
watch
his
it.
confessional. He's in this mustard colored leather outfit with a motorcycle cap on and these leather gloves and these glass. Child, baby.
I gotta
Ooh,
watch it.
baby. I listen.
I gotta watch it.
Maybe you gonna have to send me the link because I don't know that I'm going to
I'll send you the link.
search for it.
Baby.
Send me a
Baby.
link, I might watch it.
Oh
But
God, that
then,
thing tickles
wait a
me.
minute.
Jesus.
After the read that is the first 3 words of what Monk Chip said, she then goes on to say the lisp guy is a changed.
Hallelujah. Won't
There's
he
the
do it? Won't
operative word
God
in
do it?
all of this. Changed scam artist.
Well, listen, y'all know they say a lot of the girls be scamming anyway, so that don't surprise me. Y'all saw how the boys scammed the girl out of a prom dress on Chasing Dallas, so that don't surprise
Who
me
Dior?
none at all. Huh?
Who Dior? Oh no, Dior helped the girl. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she helped the girl, but it was a punk that scammed her out of a dress. So that don't surprise me. I'm
How
not
you know it's the
surprised.
pump?
Because that's what them girls do. They scheme and scam. They'll scam you out of house and home. I know some personally.
I mean,
I say get it how you live. I ain't listen. Work ain't honest. But if it pay your bills, I ain't got nothing to say. Just don't scam me. That's all I ask.
a mean.
Baby, that whole thing. Oh God, my forehead hurt. Listen. Your
I'm
lady
about to
had a
watch it.
pop-up
When we get
fashion
off
viewer
here, I'm
in a
gonna see what
bar.
it's talking
She
about.
did. She had a whole rack of clothes inside like a restaurant. Like, girl, what did you do?
So what the heck? So that's why KL was
First of
wearing
all,
that.
she said, but her fashions is bathing suit cover-ups.
You mean
That's all.
sarongs? Is that what they call them?
Those two, but they all fishnet see-through bathing suit cover-ups.
Let me tell y'all, Monk Chip is in his chat up here today.
I'm
Giving
gonna see what.
business. I'm here for Monk Chip. I'm here for Monk. Monk Chip is giving the kids the business.
Oh, is that why KL was wearing that tacky ass outfit in the picture y'all put in the chat? So that's what he was wearing that too, was for that. If they want to call that fashion, I mean, maybe it's. I mean, it's a market for everything. Maybe
I need
Was
to
somebody
they
can
see the
like it.
whole
trying to tell us
outfit
that
because he
he's
always
dating that chick, or
like
did he call just
I need
bait
to
as
see the
his
whole.
friend?
I need to see the whole thing. I need to see the whole thing. That wasn't a new dress. That was a see-through. That's all she do, Monk Chip, though, is that's all she do is bathing suit cover-ups. That's all she do. That's all it is, a see-through. All of her dresses is see-through. You can
And do anybody be buying their
Let
stuff?
me tell you something.
They talk about I've sold this, I sold that. You could go here to buy this. They just
there's one lady who we see her actually like sewing the outfit to designing it and sewing it and putting it together. She's not the one to do the new cover-ups.
The
And
fact
then
that you
there's
call this
one lady,
cover,
right? The older lady who don't know how to blend her wigs or her foundation, right?
the fact that you call them cover ups,
That's what they are.
you're covering up the garbage.
I guess. The one lady talk about she started right. So these two boys got into a verbal altercation, and then she starts screaming, "This is why I have security. I need security wherever I go. I should have brought my security." And everybody's looking at security for what, bitch? Ain't nobody even talking to you. Go sit there. Girl. Her name is spelled mauve, like the color, but she called it mauve.
Marvin. Only a black person would do that.
I thought it was just mauve.
What I say?
That don't surprise me.
I thought the color was mauve.
It is mauve, but
It is mauve.
Her name is spelled mauve, but she calls it mauve. She calls herself mauve. It's pronounced.
That
mauve.
makes sense.
Well, it should be called
Really?
blended because that's not what your wigs is doing, sis. Get that front to that hairline.
If anybody need their wig done right, y'all better go call the punk that be doing 6'9" lace fronts because his wig lace front be laid. Okay,
blended for Jesus.
I'm not going to.
I will say that he be having his lace front laid, baby. That's one thing about that one. You can call it whatever you want, but you can't see his front one laid.
That's not his hair.
Girl, no, that's a wig.
I don't pay that boy no attention.
That is a whole wig, but it be laid though. I ain't even mad at it.
You talking about the rainbow hair?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Is that the wig that your boy had on?
What boy?
From Atlanta, short man, comedian. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I can't think of this man's name.
Darren Fleet?
No. The short man who always had the perm.
Cat.
You talking about Cat Williams?
Cat Williams, thank you. Couldn't think of that man's name. Saved my life.
He's not from Atlanta.
I thought he was from Atlanta.
No, he's not from Atlanta.
He's from the West Coast.
And that's Cat's real hair.
No, but he had I thought he had a rainbow lace front in recently.
That looked like to me. I thought that was a wig.
I don't know. I ain't seen him with a wig. I must have missed that. Well, I don't
the rainbow lace front.
It was like a rainbow lace front. I thought it was lace front, and he had it like braided in the front. It looked real, and it was real interesting.
Wow.
Right, it was a lot going on that rainbow lace front.
So yeah, I guess we'll talk about Potomac. T, you coming on with us to talk about some reality shows tonight?
Sure.
Yeah, we gotta have somebody because it can't just listen. I need somebody to take over for when the Potomac conversation starts because I don't watch them hosts.
So we could do P-Valley, Potomac. I'm behind on Marriage Boot Camp, so I mean, you could talk about it because it ain't like you're gonna spoil nothing for me. I mean, it is what it is, but I'm behind on it.
Okay.
What else? None of y'all look at Beverly Hills, so we can't talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. But it ain't a whole lot to talk about.
What about Love and Marriage Huntsville? You still reviewing that?
But me and you don't even want to do that, but we can talk about it. Yeah,
I really tried with Love and Marriage Huntsville.
So what turned you off?
What turned me on is the question. I had to be
okay. So what
be turned off. Anyway, what time really be?
I don't know, just 7.
That works.
7. I'll still be on the clock, but I'm down. I don't care.
What time you get off the clock?
Not until 9:30.
Oh no, I ain't doing it that late.
So it's fine. But I'm on the clock right now. What you mean?
Oh, okay. No problem. Because I've been up since 7 o'clock this morning, so I know I ain't gonna be no good at starting nothing at 9:30. Oh yeah, we could talk a little bit. I think me and Abby watched that, but we could talk about that, Love and Listen.
We can, and how the fact that I'm over all of them, and I don't know.
I couldn't even get past the first season. So kudos to y'all for
I
trying
want
to
to
make it through the
punch. I
segment.
want to punch Jacob in his throat because he's stupid.
I don't know what
Oh,
the hell
God.
wrong with it is.
Anyway, let me get off here. I got an errand to run before I got this live tonight. Can I get some shadows in the chat before we get off?
Sean, don't.
No, we don't do that over here.
Not sure.
We don't disrespect the Shondos over here. Abby, do you have anything to say before we go?
Yes, I do. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you ever so kindly. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got for today. You cannot like me, but watch your mouth. That's all I got.
That's why you only get invitations on Friday night.
Terrence, do you have anything to say, sir? Because I don't know what's back there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Continue to support all of us as a collective. Definitely head on to my channel and make sure y'all continue to share the interview that me and Scotty did with Jason, getting Medina's fuck ass together. And yeah. See y'all later.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Now, pretty B, you want to act right, ma'am?
LT,
She rocking back and forth.
are you growing a beard? What's going on? Are you growing your beard?
I'm about to shave today. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he going back to looking 11. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
That little peach files right off his chin. He ain't listening.
Get it right on off. I'll be shaving later tonight after we get off our live tonight.
Okay.
Why you shaving at night? You going to bed? Then you might as well wait till the morning.
No, I need to go get go social distance. So I need to
you gotta get right. You gotta be smooth as a
gotta get
baby's
right
butt.
before I go social distance.
I'm on social distance.
Somebody got to.
You right, because it ain't me.
Terrence set his up now. That's what he look like he doing. He over on Jack or Grinder. Well, Adam for Adam right now.
Not Adam for Adam, God. Oh, God.
Ciao. I mean, he might be right. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. I knew you. Anyway, the live will be on Really B's channel because she only invites us on Fridays. So,
first of all, once again, that's not the case, but whatever.
we'll see if I'm on a Tuesday or Saturday or on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday.
Like I said, you have probably been on my channel more than anybody.
What are we talking about? Thank you all for being here, being present, being vocal, being active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for all of the support. Thank you for anybody who sent a cash out today, or anybody who sent I didn't get any super chats, but definitely thank you for the cash out that came in today. Please continue to send the cash out because apparently I need to get a new computer. I also need to get some liquor for tonight to be on this live with Rudy. That's the only way I'm gonna make it. Joking, but this don't mean I can't have that liquor. Anyway, thank y'all so much for everything.
Loretta, your face. Loretta, your face.
That's all we got for y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely.